Hi, I'm Tyson.
I'm Casey.
I'm Joe.
What's up, guys? I'm Kyle.
And this is Into the Stream. Hey, there we go.
Welcome, guys.
I'd like to introduce the channel Beard Talk. Kyle and Joe with us today. I appreciate you two joining me. Sorry. And love your guys' hats.
Beard Talk. Yeah. Sorry, I had my sound on.
How dare you, man. All right, we got Ellie first. How you doing, Ellie? Her and her weird Oreos.
You have to mention that every time, don't you, Tyson?
It's just I was actually a little disturbed by it. It says Oreos with water.
Yeah, it's a little disturbing. I'd have to agree.
What's up, E? He made it into the finals for the beer competition, so that'll be fun to see him on a
Yeah, congrats, everyone.
Hey, Nicholas, how you doing? Got Mr. Aldemer. What up, Three Amigos? Oh. What's up, Jason? Appreciate it, man. Another guy who's going to be in the finals. Mr. Aldemer. Sorry, I'm just going. Mr. Bearded Pampered Chef. How you doing, man? Appreciate you joining us. Joey Sparks.
Coolest name in the game.
Right? I like his name. And you got Dagan right there.
What's up,
Joshua? Dagan? Joshua's going to be on the stream. He made the finals. We're going to make him talk. Bernard, how you doing, buddy? I don't think I've ever seen you here. If I have, I apologize. It's great to be here, man. Appreciate it. Bearded Accountant. How you doing, Ken? Hope you're doing well. And we got Tommy and Noah. Appreciate you guys joining us today. So a little bit, you guys want to introduce yourselves a little bit so people who watch get to know who you are, where they can find you if they enjoy the content, and then we'll start asking questions to the group.
Yep. Go ahead, Kyle. Kick us off.
Yeah. So, we are Beard Talk with Kyle and Joe. We're two bearded cousins. We have a channel. Wait a minute, Joe. Today's our 2-year anniversary, bro.
Seriously?
Oh, shoot. It is.
Today is our 2
Congratulations.
It is.
I totally,
We did not even wish each other a happy anniversry.
Yeah, I know. And don't think, just because it's our anniversary, do not think you're getting lucky, okay? I need to be romanced.
Well, happy anniversary, guys.
We didn't even plan this. Yeah,
I know.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
I was expecting to walk into my cubicle with flowers on my desk.
I know. I'm disappointed too. We are cousins. We have a beard channel that is 2 years old. We do a tips and trick video every Tuesday, a review every Saturday, and then on Thursdays we have a stream similar to this one on YouTube. But yeah, Beard Talk with Kyle and Joe. Come check it out, man. We have a lot of merch. We have a lot of laughs, and we have a lot of discount codes, which people love.
Yes, you do. Mm-hmm. No, that's awesome. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Yeah, I was going to mention something for tomorrow's stream, and that's why I didn't even think to that today was our actual anniversary.
Yeah.
So it totally slipped my mind, too.
So real quick story. So Joe and his wife were coming over 2 years ago. At that point, I only had one kid, and he was a baby, so he was asleep. And we were almost kidding around. They're like, we should start a beard channel. And after dinner, the girls were just talking, and I was like, let's go film an intro and introduce ourselves, and we'll take it from there. And I fully expected us never to do even another video, and here we are.
That is cool. 2 years later. How many videos do you have on your channel now?
I haven't looked, man. If I had to guess, I would say 300, but it's probably more. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot now.
Well, congratulations, guys. That's huge.
One or two videos a week?
So we do two videos a week plus the stream.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I've actually enjoyed your content a lot lately. I've always have, but I like the how-tos and whys and stuff like that. I think that's educational. It helps a lot of people who are just starting out. I think it's a good time to do it, too.
Yeah, you guys break out of the standard review kind of videos and go and do some stuff, that isn't just talking about a company. You're talking about how to take care of your beard, kind of what we're doing with the stream here. So it's awesome to have you guys here.
Thank you,
trust me, we love our reviews. I mean, when we drop our reviews, those are the videos that drop on Saturdays normally. They definitely have a place. Is it flooded content? Yeah, absolutely, it sure is. There's a lot of great content creators out there, reviewing and things like that. But we really love our Tuesday videos. Those are the funnest ones to record. We're not scientific with them. We do our research on them, but we understand our ability to present that information, and we just try to be ourselves with it. And if we try to be, somebody who really knows how to present it in a scientific fashion, it would just look silly and dumb if we try to do it. So a lot of times with our videos, we really truly just try to base those videos on personal experiences. And what makes them fun to do is the fact that me and Kyle have two totally opposite end of the spectrum type beards. So it works perfectly for us.
Yeah, not yet, but not yet.
Yeah.
So Kyle, just real quick, just take your soda. Take your soda can.
I don't know what soda is.
Yeah.
All right, everyone in the chat, soda or pop? I call it soda. He calls it pop. So take your can in your hand and just show everyone. I was just like, hey, there's another person like me, a 12-ounce can.
Massive.
Yeah.
So I've said this on our stream. Joe and I are huge sports fans and stuff. I have the exact same size hand as Peyton Manning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, this is awesome. How you doing, Andy? Just Andy? I'm glad he's here.
Hey, Andy.
Soda's winning. Soda's winning, by the way, guys. Just so you know.
Well, unless you live in Ohio or Pennsylvania, some parts of Michigan, it's going to be soda.
I appreciate it, Michael. How you doing, buddy?
It's going to be pop if you live in Ohio.
Or sorry, Ohio. Yeah. Yes, Ohio. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey,
and
Ryan.
I saw somebody in the chat asking if I had a peanut butter shirt. No, never.
Yeah.
So we got soda, pop,
Everywhere
soda,
I go,
pop,
there's always a peanut
soda,
butter question.
pop,
See, PA,
soda,
Sparks is from
soda,
Ohio.
soda, dude, pop, mostly soda.
Yeah, Sparks.
Hey, what's up, Chris? How you doing, buddy?
I've also
Hey,
asked
Chris.
for ranch instead of blue cheese in Western New York. And
How dare you.
the waitress was like, "You must not be from here."
No,
True
we're
story.
we're huge. I think here in Utah it's half and half. I would say mostly ranch, but I'm a huge blue cheese, obviously. So
Yeah.
Blue cheese is the way to go.
we got soda. I'm gonna have to put that on a poll on Instagram and say, hey guys, actually, how do you do a poll here?
That's a good question. Can't tell you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure it out.
I see you, Brett.
Figure that
Browns.
What's up, Ryan? Yeah, no. By the way, remind me, Casey, that we got to make you an admin on this.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
that
we can do the
that.
teams.
What's up, Jeff?
Oh, yep.
Yeah. All right. So here's what we do, guys. Now that the intros are kind of over, 10 minutes later and stuff like that. So what we like to do on this channel tonight is we like to come up with questions that we get from various types of people. And thank you to Kyle and Joe. We have 4 extra questions that we weren't going to ask. Those are the questions we're going to ask first because they're amazing questions. So we're going to ask you guys in the group and everyone around. We're going to ask you the questions. We'd love your input and all that kind of information, so that those who are new to this to the beard game, they can figure out, hey, maybe my beard isn't that bad. Maybe I have a great beard. Maybe this is what I need to do to get that great beard, that feeling beard, and stuff like that. So we're going to ask these questions. We'd love participation from you guys.
Dude,
I have
so
the
how do
same
you
size
kill
forehead as
somebody?
Peyton Manning. Because of this, I volunteer my forehead for the community to get together movies in the park, shoot the projector off my forehead.
It's funny he said volunteer as well, being the fact that Peyton Manning is a Tennessee volunteer.
He is.
Can I?
Is it his nephew who's like the #1 rated quarterback and he's a junior?
Yeah,
something
something
like
that.
that.
Dude, yeah.
Can I, real quick, recognize Brett? He's been throwing a Hey Browns in there for a while. Brett, I
Yeah.
see you, man. Appreciate it. Go Browns.
Go Browns.
I did that on purpose. I didn't want to recognize it.
I do. Hopefully you're from the Cleveland area, Brett.
Brett loves, he's a diehard Cleveland fan and Ohio State fan.
Oh, nice.
So him and I talk quite a bit. All right. Cool. So the first question of the night.
Is LSU ranked yet?
I'm not an LSU fan.
I thought you were. Oh, you're a BYU.
Yeah. No, we went to the LSU game. Cruz is a fan of LSU, but we went there because we're an hour away from Baton Rouge, and how cool would it be to go to, that game against Auburn? It was one of the coolest atmospheres for college football I've ever been to.
It was loud. That stadium was loud. The crowd can really get you into the game. I don't watch a ton of sports, but I love going to stadiums. That atmosphere is just incredible. It just pulls you into the game.
It's true. All right, first question. When did you figure out the identity of your beard, like the growth patterns, where trouble areas would be, etc.? So Kyle and Joe, you guys brought this question to our attention. Why don't you guys go ahead and kick it off?
Do you want some time to think? I know my answer.
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Yeah, I pretty much knew right off the bat it was going to be my mustache area. It's become my beard's become pretty signature within the community now, just because of the lack of mustache area, the lack of hair right beneath my lower lip. I've never been able to grow a good mustache. A lot of people ask me why I shave it, and my answer is always the same, as I don't. This is like right now is probably the thickest it's ever been.
Yeah, you could see it now though, for sure.
Yeah. And actually, I know we were talking about biotin and things like that. I used Beard Octane's biotin for a very long time, and I actually thought that helped quite a bit. With some of my problem areas, and kind of just make my beard look a little bit fuller. But I knew right off the bat it was going to be this area right here.
Mm-hmm.
So was the question how long into our journey, or what is our beard problems?
The question is right below you.
When did you figure out the idea? Oh, I know. I just wanted to clarify because you know what you did not answer correctly.
I believe Joe came up with this question.
I did.
Yeah, and so
the question is, when did you figure out the identity of your beard? I would say about
how
6.
About say when
and I said right off the bat.
When?
Yeah, I would say for me, 6 months to a year. To be honest, I changed up the style at the beginning quite a bit because I had a pretty decent beard going for 6 months, maybe a year before we started our channel. So it did though. It took me about 6 months to a year before I figured out how I wanted it. I used to kind of go with the more blown out look like Joe does, just a little more. But yeah, it took longer than the average person, I'd say.
Yeah, and part of your answer is going to be a follow-up question here later, just about the style and what you chose and why you chose that. But great answers, guys. Let's.
I'm going to say Vado is full of crap in the chat. Peanut butter will grow a mustache, homie. If you don't have the scientific proof for me, then I don't believe it.
So Jeff said right from the start, sides are still pretty thin after 2 years, very curly. I would have to agree with that with mine. I'm very thin on the sides, and that's the one thing. And then right here, I can't connect my mustache to my chin. I just can't. It just doesn't do that.
My problem areas are probably right on the side here. I get that dip, well, I'm going the wrong way. This way. Anyway, I get that dip, and then under the chin, I've got some thinness under here. I would say it took me probably the same amount of time, Kyle. Because it had to grow out for me to figure out that this was going to get kind of curly, and it took me a little while to figure that out, just because it took a little time for that to grow out and fill in.
So the reason why it's not working, Joe, is because you're not just letting it marinate there. It has to be there for at least 6 hours.
The peanut butter thing is so funny.
Just an overnight treatment.
Me everywhere. That's become like the whole signature thing around me. I've become such a villain for not liking peanut butter that I love it.
Yeah, no, that was a great question. I would say, that was one of the main reasons at the beginning why I didn't grow a beard, is because of my patchiness and the lack thereof on the sides of my cheeks and stuff. So that's a great question. So the next question is, how did you come in terms with the identity of your beard? So we just talked about what your problems are, or found the identity in the areas that you maybe aren't so happy about. When did you come in terms with the identity of your beard?
Well, why don't we switch off going first? I would say there was a few reasons, but my mom was not a big beard person at all. She thinks they look messy. So I would ask her opinion a lot. Like, does this look clean? Things like that. And I came to the conclusion that I don't want curls. I don't want waves or bushiness. And that's what just worked for me. So that's what I try to avoid, because I have a really curly beard. It's like work to get it this straight.
I'm just going to acknowledge this because I think it's
funny.
But Dave, yeah, I believe consistency is definitely the key. But Joe's the kind of kid that stood next to the 5th grade teacher, and another kid asked a question and was cutting off the teacher. Joe answers the question, answers with, "This question's right below you, turd."
Yep. It really does sound about right. It really does.
So, Joe, what do you think?
How did I come to terms with the identity of my beard? So when I started when my beard started to grow longer, I kept hearing the term the whaler beard. I guess that's the term for the no mustache, full beard style and stuff like that. So when I started like hearing all that and learning that it actually was a legit, style, I kind of started to come to terms like, you know what, this is just what my beard's going to be. I'm just going to let it grow and, let's just see what it looks like as it gets longer. Because when it was short, like I feel like, everyone talks about the awkward stages and stuff. Yeah. My beard, was without having a mustache, the awkward stage was like totally amped up for me. So yeah, I mean, I just came to terms with it by literally just letting my actual beard itself grow longer and realizing that I love the way that it looked. And once compliments started rolling my way for the most part.
I'm just reading these things, but yeah, the awkward stage, everyone always has that awkward stage and you just have to get through it. But man, I'm telling you what, like I told you before, like in the green room, you have some very good thickness going on and it looks really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about my beard though?
How you doing, Mr. Brew City? So, all right. Anyway, we'll see you guys. No, you threw me off. Casey, what do you think?
I would have to say I'm still coming to terms with the identity of my beard, and I've had it probably a year and a half. For me, my beard is so I've got a thinner underbeard a little bit, so it's hard to get that thickness you can see under here. So that's where I've tried to figure out, and I'm still trying to figure out, do I want to keep it shorter? Do I want to cut that transparency out? Do I just want to leave it and let it grow long? I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. And, I started that earlier in my journey too. I started that early out when I had to remember or not to trim any of this underneath and let that go, to let that grow out, and so it could fill in, because I wasn't ever allowing that to happen. So I took a couple different steps in my trying to find the identity of my beard, probably. And I'm still finding it. So
yeah, I think all three of you guys have amazing beards, and a lot of people are envious of those beards. So what's nice is you guys have the ability to be able to transform your beard to anything that you like and what you want. So that's what's cool about facial hair and hair in general. You can always adjust it accordingly. Yep. So Jeff said, took me about a year, just accepted what I have, comb it to look the best, and trim the bottom every couple of months. Mm-hmm. Yeah. that's kind of like me. I just accepted what I have. I really like what I have. Am I ever going to be able to have a Kyle, Joe, or Casey beard? No, but that's okay. I'm okay with that, and I like what I have. I'm not reading that. Just Vato. I'm rooting for E-Rock on the competition so the stops calling me on the ice on me. So dumb. Kyle, glorious beard. I like the way my beard grows. I haven't had any issues. Have you done any trims yet, Kyle? Just kind of curious. TMI Joe, when you talked about how thick it was. Your beard.
I was just talking about me in general, and you guys are sick. What kind of chat room is this that you're hosting here?
Yes, he's kind of like what we're talking about. It's like we're just growing it and letting it grow, and we're just deciding what we want to do when we grow up. I agree with that completely.
Yeah.
My beard identity came before they inked my feet and gave me a name. My beard got into social security number. I was born with too much testosterone and tattoos.
Nice.
Oh, he wants to know what's the length of the beards on the screen. I will tell you. I actually have this right here. 5 inches.
I thought you meant you have the length.
5 inches.
Like, no way.
Yeah, no, I have this when I'm measuring labels and stuff like that.
I think mine's 8 or so inches.
Yeah, 8
or 9. 8 or 9.
Yeah, I'm between like 6 and 7. My beard, I like my beard to be more bushy. So I bet you if I narrowed it and straightened it a little bit more, it's probably longer than what I'm thinking it is. But just how I style it, I probably make it look shorter than what it actually is.
You use heat, don't you, Joe?
Right.
Huh? Yeah, I use a blow
heat?
dryer, but I'm very moderate with it.
Okay. Kyle, you use heat, yeah.
Oh yeah, every day.
Yeah, he's a heated brush guy all the way.
You're so dumb.
What are we measuring again?
Remember, we'll keep this PG tonight.
I know. What are you guys doing?
Trouble always seems to follow us. It's crazy.
Well, I wonder why.
We bring the worst out in people, apparently.
8.5 inches by Dagan.
Dagan's got a big beard.
He does.
Nice.
Yeah.
21 inches.
I think he's just talking about his mustache. The wingspan of his mustache.
Yeah.
JP Lawns and More, 21 inches. That's a big
is
beard.
That real?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
Holy crap.
That's quite the beard. Yeah.
That's huge. I got to see.
Is that the size of his beard or the size of his mower blade?
That is standard.
I just want to punch you. When it comes, okay. E, what did you cause, man? What did you cause? PG, pretty graphic.
JP says it's real.
That is awesome. I don't. How long is
nice?
I don't think I've ever how long is the goatee guy who works with Honest Amish and stuff? I can't remember his name.
Don't.
Matt from Beard Lodge.
How
long is his? His is really his.
I think Matt's is like 16 or 18 or somewhere in there.
Huge. Wow. 21 inches.
So 21 inches is bigger. Yeah.
Oh, Aaron, love you, man. He's a good guy. I like Aaron. I always do that. You done messed up, Aaron.
I have no response to Ellie's comment.
Fortunately, I have a. Oh my goodness. I hate you all. Next question. Okay, we talked about. Wait, I'm so lost. Okay, so we talked about what the problem areas are on our beards. We talked about how did we come in terms with our beards. We talked about the size of our beards. So dumb. And now,
as well as other things.
Let's talk about how do we deal with criticism. If you received any criticism, what kind of criticism do you get? I primarily just got it from my family, like not my kids, not my wife, but more of a, why are you growing a beard? It's ugly. I hate beards. It's dirty. I got that all the time from my mom and my dad and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I highly recommend that anyone in the chat to never post pictures on like Reddit. Reddit is the most negative, evil place when it comes to like, just taking pictures and posting them and stuff like that. I've gotten the worst criticism by attempting to post on like Reddit and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll get when it comes to stuff like that, it's like because they don't see the mustache, they automatically assume that I just have a huge neck beard. And it gets pretty old.
Yeah, I can see that. People attacking your beard, and I noticed like at the beginning when I was growing in the early stages too, I had some transparency, and people were like, "Oh, when are you going to cut that off? That's pretty gross." You can, and that bothered me a lot too. And I really thought about cutting that at one point because of that at first. So what?
I got a lot of the. Sorry, Kyle, did you want to go?
Oh yeah, either way. Honestly, and this is going to sound like, I'm not trying to sound like I'm all, my beard's high and mighty. I don't know if I've ever gotten criticism. My mom used to say it's dirty. For you. My mom used to say it's dirty when I was first growing it out. But off the top of my head, I don't know. I get compliments on it every once in a while, but people are so used to it. It's been like 3 years. But but what I would do is just say, do your research on how to take care of a beard. That's how I would handle it.
Yeah.
I got criticized a little bit for just starting out growing it. Why are you doing that? What are you doing? Why is that on your face? Now I get criticized for the grays. Every time, anytime people, mention anything about my beards, it's like, whoa, that's going a little gray. Don't you think you should dye it? And I'm like, no, I don't want to. I want to wear this beard, you know?
Yeah.
So, and I haven't really messed with any dyes, and I don't know if I really want to. So that's another reason. But yeah, I get criticized just for the color of it. So.
Wow. Yeah. I wouldn't dye my beard.
No, me and Kyle are probably like the two people that have talked about like looking forward to what our beards are going to look like with gray in them.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite beards, have gray in them. Like I love the like color and pattern of Swag.
Yeah,
I know he's not like around as much anymore, but
how Brian's got that stripe right down the front there.
Yeah,
that's nice too.
Dude, Brian's and I asked him when we were doing that, I'm like, how were you so lucky? Because he's just like, people ask him all the time, how come he just dyed that portion of it?
Right.
And
hey, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna just change. I'm gonna fix up my camera for a second.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Absolutely. And then I never thought about this. Is sometimes you'll get criticized because it's too big, and the person. And so I've always worried about that. As you're working, is my mullet not professional? Is my beard not professional? But it is. And yeah, definitely, I can see that getting criticized.
Yeah.
When really, is that something you should worry about? Because it's not your beard or what you're wearing or anything that's going to make you professional. You make yourself professional. Obviously, you want to look the part, but really, I don't see why they get so many rules at the workplace about beards and that kind of stuff. Because really, I think beards get a negative impact because of that sometimes.
Right. Agreed.
Just because the workplaces are trying to enforce against it, and so yeah, it's not the beard's not going to make you. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
No, I was just going to say that I feel like the workplaces, like people in the work areas, are now being more accepting of beards and allow them to grow and stuff like that. So it's not just like a business short beard and stuff like that. You can actually grow a beard and still be totally like, I work for the Air Force right now, and I can have the longest beard ever, and I can have a mullet and all that kind of stuff, and they're like, no, it's totally fine. and it's professional.
Yeah, I know there's a lot more workplaces that are accepting it now, which is great. That's a good thing, I think. Because like I said, it's not the beard that makes you professional. It's you that makes you professional. It's you. You know, it's not what you have on your face.
Right. So Jeff says not much criticism except my mother, and yeah, that's the same thing as me.
Yeah, I used to get that.
I get insults just because I have a beard. Things like you're a hole and you can't be here without pants. So tough.
That's the worst.
I'll go as far as these live streams with my bearded brothers. Oh yeah, he's talking about how social media is a cancer when he was talking about Reddit and posting stuff.
Oh yeah,
Aaron,
I can't argue with him on that one.
Aaron wants me to show the last comment. Where is it? Oh, okay. He's not here, but I'll ask him that. All right. I'm just looking at the next ones. Joe, I'm sure your name is on. Jeez. I need to know, not just to put on what he says. I just shrug it off, man. Haters gonna hate. I get it all the time about my cheeks being thin. Yeah. See, I'm with him. And talking about graybeards, talking about graybeards, have you noticed Jason Klein, who made the finals on the beard competition? His beard, I love his beard, and it is a silver, and it looks good. And you know, when I get older, that's what I want. I think his beard looks epic.
What I don't like is all this. You know, I've got grays mixed with the brown in there, and then same thing over here. It's mostly gray, but I've got some mixed in, and I think that kind of makes it seem thinner too, just from the color being different. I don't know.
I don't know, Casey. I don't think your beard...
I've said this before. I'm too critical on myself.
Right. I don't think your beard looks thin at all. If anything, in my opinion, what you should do is take off like 1/8 of an inch at a time and let the thick part slowly grow down and just nip off that's what I do. Like my beard's not even like fully done. I had it wet today and I have minimal transparency. That's what I do. Just take a little bit off and just let it, and that neck beard that makes it thick will come down.
So what Ken does, you know, he did his thing, the 3-day trim, you know, trim a little bit and then wait another day and then trim a little bit and wait another moment and then trim a little bit and just it might not have to do any more trimming other than the small little bit at first.
That's usually how I trim, probably.
Just like your head hair. You start to go a little bit of, you know, what do they call it? Charcoal, not charcoal. What is it called? Salt and pepper?
Salt and pepper,
Yeah, I think that looks awesome. Yeah. Why not in your beard, too? Totally great.
It's a salt and pepper beard for sure.
I don't have a gray beard, but I'm starting a beard collection with Clavs. Are pulleys and skippers okay for numbers? Absolutely, man.
Absolutely.
For sure.
They're actually really good, especially in cold weather right now.
Yeah, for the drier weather, it's a little thicker blend, so it'll work a little better in the drier weather. And really, it's for any beard. It's not just a gray beard formula. It'll work on any color beard.
And Aaron has a point though. Ackers, Rob, he does have a nice beard.
Phenomenal.
I have like 5 different colors in mine, and I like his beard too.
Yeah, it's glorious. So, he's almost got a little red in there too. Multicolored beards are awesome. Well, I'm glad you think that, Ellie.
I've said I'll never dye in hair. Yeah, I'll never dye my hair.
Never.
But I do cut it really short, so the gray is still there, but I do cut it. The whole entire side of my head is gray, and then you can see I'm starting to get a tad bit gray right here.
Yeah, Noah says he's from Canada, so he's probably got dry weather up there.
Oh yeah. See, I'm with Ellie. I totally agree with Ellie. It's Kyle who's out of the. You know, he doesn't. He's the one who. I'm just joking, Kyle.
Multicolored beards are awesome. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it, man.
Oh, Joe's back.
There he is.
Sorry about that. For some reason, my computer said that the driver that my camera's plugged into was not working. So I don't know what that means.
Well, you look good, so everything's working now.
Oh.
All right, so let's go with the next question. And so the next question is, my wife doesn't want me to have a beard. What can I do? I got that question a few times this past couple of weeks.
What you should do is watch our video on this topic. Next question.
Oh, you have a video on this.
There you go.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
we do. But no. Get them involved. What kind of scents do you like? Feel these 2 oils. What do you think would be better for my skin? Get them as involved as you can and pretend like you care if you really don't. And that is the best thing you can do. If they still are not into it, SOL. But that should really help. That's what I did years ago. But
not even like
I think that's
not even just scents that you like, but find out scents that she likes.
That's what I
mean.
mean.
Wouldn't mind having in your beard.
Yeah.
Right.
Let her use some of the products. That's what I started doing with my wife. I started letting her use some of the oils and the butters, and she started liking them almost as much as I do. So then she started realizing why I like these products so much and what they can do for me.
Yeah.
Some of the comments are saying get a new wife. Divorce.
So yeah, that's important.
That's an option.
But that is important. Get her involved.
Yeah.
So Candace has always liked facial hair. She's never had a problem with it, but she did not like a mustache. She did not like the mustache at first. She had a hard time with it, and I just kept letting everything grow. And now she's like, "You're never shaving." It's like, you know what I mean? She's like, absolutely loves it, and I think it's also because she helps with me with the scents, just kind of what you're saying, and she enjoys that scent. Like when I go to bed and I'm right next to her, she'll actually just kind of nuzzle in and smell it because she enjoys that.
Nice.
She's like, "Ooh, you smell good. You must be wearing this and this, that type of thing." She enjoys that stuff.
That's cool. Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. Thank you, JP. Lawns and more. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it, man. Hope you enjoy the videos.
Awesome.
My wife thinks she knows more than me, and she's going to school for makeup and skincare.
Maybe she does. Let her think that.
Right.
Honestly, it's not a bad thing.
My wife knows way more things than I do.
So what did Ellie say at the very beginning that I missed? Nothing. Oh, real quick, Aaron Rogers, so Aaron asked the question, why were you posting pictures on Reddit to begin with? And I didn't know that answer.
Honestly, I think it was just a point in time where, when you're a content creator, you want to try to hit all avenues to try to gain, any kind of following. Yeah, and I know Reddit's a very popular thing, and it took navigating through it to realize how toxic and crappy it is, and not even active on it anymore. But yeah, that was a legit reason.
I think I've heard some other creators that have used Reddit before.
So to deal with Jeff, I really not obviously I like his answer, but not because they like our products and she now likes our soaps, but he's got a good point. There's a lot of companies out there now, including us, that have women products on there. And so so if you really, your wife is having a hard time with it and the products that you purchase and maybe buy something for them too, just like that, and they become addicted, and then they want you to buy something so that they can get something too. I've seen that a lot. I get rid of the girlfriend that way. She said it's me or the beard. I guess you guys always know the answer to that. If my hubby shaves, I'll shave my head.
Good trade-off.
My wife doesn't hate it or love it. She just thinks my obsession is weird. Yeah.
That's fair.
But that's what I always tell everyone, like, oh, I like this, I like this, I like this. I'm like, that's awesome. I like this. We can all have different styles, different wants and desires, and different hobbies. It's okay. That's why we're all different. That's why we all have different jobs. Why can't we do this? What's up, Dylan? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Dylan.
Disney. How you doing, Daniel?
What's up,
Man,
Daniel?
one day I want to go to, he goes to all these fun games. And I'm like, he went to the World Series. How fun would that have been?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty awesome.
He goes, nope, just get rid of her if she doesn't like it.
That works too.
But Brett has a freedom beard and he hasn't shaved since. So his wife knew him with a beard. So
that looks like a nice beard.
Yeah, that's a very imposing picture too. Brett is no nonsense.
Yeah, until you get to know him, then he's one of the nicest guys out there.
Yeah.
So being a single dad, I am not letting anybody change my lifestyle choices. If I get a gal that doesn't like beards and can't get over it, she can leave the same door she came through. See, and being a single dad, you have that choice.
I like it.
Yeah.
But usually, I would imagine that if you ask a lady out on a date, she's going to say no if she doesn't like a beard anyway.
Mm.
All right. All right. Next question. What to do when your beard stops growing? I got that question quite a bit. What happens when your beard stops growing? And does it stop growing, or do they just feel like it does?
I would say it's so person to person. Mine grows, man. I got to cut mine. I cut mine now like once a month. So I don't know.
Yeah. I think people have the mindset that their beard is not growing because they look at themselves in the mirror every day. So It's hard to track progress when you're constantly looking at it. I think it's more of a mental thing than an actual physical thing. Now, at some point, does your beard stop growing? Yeah. But I think it's more mental and just a lack of patience more so. So just, be patient.
I'd agree with that. I think we all want our beard to grow faster. Most of us want our beards to grow faster than it ever does. And that whole perspective thing, once your beard gets to a certain length, it's harder to tell when it grows because it's not that much of a difference. When your beard's 9 inches and it grows a half an inch, you're not going to notice that half an inch to the 9 inches. But if your beard's 3 inches and it grows a half an inch, you're going to proportion that proportion, it's going to be there. So, but there is a terminal growth. I mean, there is a point where our beards will stop growing. I think from there, you just have to maintain it and just keep maintaining the beard that you want from there. So yeah, I guess that's where I'd say.
Yeah, I have a good friend in the community. His name's Chris, and Chris actually took a picture with logos, like shirts with the logos on and stuff like that, designs. And he took a before picture and then takes a picture every month. And he showed me, and you can actually see, because it's the same shirt with the logos, you can actually see the length he's actually grown on that. And so,
and I can't take credit for that. That came from another video I watched from Dan C. So I can't take full credit for that one.
All right, so yeah, my wife wants me to trim my beard down to a business beard, and that's literally why I'm not letting her trim. Yeah, I wasn't going to go on a lot of dates before I really wanted to grow it out. I'm not super concerned with what they think. Yeah, sure beard, man. Dude, that sounds amazing.
Jesse's asking for bacon again.
No.
Oh, on tacos now, not a beard oil scent this time.
Mine grows slow, and trimmer length is about 5 or 6 inches. Beyond that, gets really thin at the bottom. That's when I trim. That's about me too, Jeff.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not much farther than that. It does get to a point where I know it's growing, but it's getting to the point where, as much as I would like it to be longer, I refuse to have an over transparent beard. So I'll take the trim and the shorter beard over the long see-through beard any day of the week.
Mr. 21 inch hair right here. Agreed. The longer my beard got, the slower it seemed to grow. How long did it take you to grow 21 inches? I'm just kind of curious. That's got to be more than 2 years.
Oh, yeah. You're probably pushing 3.5.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question. I guess it depends. Well, yeah. I would say double. Yeah, 2 years sounds right.
I've never had bacon on tacos. I'm not going to lie.
What's up, Mo? Mo says that ain't no short beard.
Yeah. They think I like beard oil. I like to use it to diffuser. It gives another scent in the air. Oh, that's the smart. I've heard a lot of people who do that, especially when it's like your collection. Make sure it doesn't go to waste, all that kind of stuff. I've heard a lot of people do that.
Really good
idea.
4 years, he says he's been growing.
Equal nipple line. Then they'll never notice if you're cold or not.
4 years. Wow.
Really? My wife said after my years, she wants me to go to a business beard. My yard was several months ago. She doesn't think so, so I'm letting her be right on that one. Just got the new Dixon. Love the orange and black combination. Nice.
I wanted it. I wanted it so bad because it's on sale too. They're doing like Black Friday stuff early, but
Yeah.
I already got one on the way. I already got another one on the way. So
I wanted that Misfits one. That one.
I know you said this, but I do wonder what his terminal length is. The thing is, he keeps cutting it.
Yeah,
dude, I think he could have a Dagan mustache. To be honest with you.
Oh yeah.
If you just let it grow, I hope he does, because that could be epic. What's in everyone's beard? I'm rocking Ice Dancy's Club with Natural Stress Solutions. Nice. Glorious beard. All right. All right. So next question for you guys. What style or beard is right for me? So how do you decide what styles of beard is right for yourself?
For me, it's honestly whatever I'm feeling. Sometimes I rock out the more narrow beard if I want to keep it a little bit more groomed. But lately, I've been liking just a little bit more bushy. It's all situational based for me. It's really what I got going on, what I'm doing, what my day is going to look like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kyle?
Yeah, I actually style it the same way every day. I don't really style it much different. Occasionally, when I'm not on camera, when I'm not going anywhere, I'll use the blow dryer, and I just to try it, see if I like it anymore, but I usually don't. But yeah, honestly, I style it the same every day. Usually even use the same comb and everything.
Yeah.
I style it the same every day too. I've been messing around with some mustache styles.
Nice.
Now that we've got the wax, obviously, I've been trying to play with that a little bit, but I need to work on that a little bit. I've got one side of my mustache that wants to go down, and the other side will curl up like it's supposed to.
Yeah, you got to just work on the train.
Yeah, train it. Yep.
Yeah,
train it, but also get some heat in there. That's what I do. My mustache is out of control, so I actually hit it with the heated brush, and then I'll wax it. I have a really long mustache. I trim it down a lot because my mustache at one point was like Dagan's. It was like down to here, but it's hard to see. It's so dark. Yeah.
Kyle drives me nuts because he loves mustache wax, but he refuses to put it in for our streams.
And my mustache is, down here, but you can't see it because it combs in with the beard. But yeah, I need to get my heated brush back out. I put that away a long time ago because it wasn't working great in my beard. But I need to get out, try it in the mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah, I the only thing that I really do the same is the combs, and then I always bring a one with me everywhere I go, just because I hate having the lines from the face masks that are required where you go, and so I'll take the one after I'm done, and I'll just try to get that little kink out of it, that little fold that you get on your beard from the face mask. That's the only thing that I really do on a consistent basis.
Yeah, those are brutal.
Yeah. And then also it depends on type of the weather, that if I'm going to be wearing butter during the day or not.
Right.
So Jeff, no heat. Keep it curly and bushy. I don't like it at all. All natural. My stash and sides and Achilles are my Achilles heel. Yeah. We all have our problem areas. Oh, there you go.
I'll do that, Russ. I'll do that.
And just so you know, I did get this, Josue. I appreciate you, man. So I got this one. I absolutely love these. He killed them. And then I got this one.
Nice.
You're going to send one of those to me, right?
Nope. No, I will.
We're going to have to send Josue a picture of our logo and have him make one of those.
Dude, he has some talent. So we have my Disney. So Daniel says, my mustache grows like crazy. And I always say I want to grow an epic mustache. I start to grow it out and use wax. But after a couple months, I usually get annoyed and just get it trimmed down. I think that's mostly everyone. That sounds like what you did, Kyle.
Yeah. I actually the thing I trim the most is my mustache, because if I let it go the full 2 months, I mean, now it's down to here.
Dude, you got to put mustache wax in it and let us see.
What's that?
You got to put some mustache wax in and do some Captain Hook stuff. Let us see.
I know.
I did for Wes Y's review. I used the wax and I got it up there. But I'll tell you, honestly, I like the handlebar. I mean, who really doesn't like it? But when I put mustache wax in and just style it normal, it really adds something. Like, look at me just holding my stash down. Yeah. It really adds something to it. So there's a ton of different ways.
It is. And that's kind of goes back what Joe said. It's just kind of what you're in the mood for that day, what you're going to rock. And with facial hair, you can do that.
Yes, sir.
So my mustache is my problem area. Awesome. All right. So the next question is, are beards dirty? We get that. I've seen commercials, as Casey mentioned before. We've heard people come back and say you need to shave it at work because of the pandemic, and you don't want to get that in your beard, all that kind of stuff. Are beards dirty?
That's like asking, is a person dirty? If you wash it, no. If you don't, yes.
Yeah. That's a good answer.
Yeah. It has the potential to get dirty unless you keep up with it.
Right.
Yeah.
100%.
Like anything else.
That's it. I'm like, do you guys wash your hair? Do you wash your skin? I'm like, absolutely.
Right.
Yep.
Only when food is in it. Yep. See, I agree. I had a Philly cheesesteak for lunch, and I got a little bit of crap all over it. I had to take care of it. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Noah says perfect answer, and I would have to agree.
Thank you, Noah.
So, sorry.
I think there's more natural benefits to having a beard than ever worrying about it being dirty. The natural sunblock, there's a lot more things that benefit from the beard than having to worry about it being dirty. Take care of it. Use the right products.
Mm-hmm.
So, Vato. Do you see what he said? Our beard's dirty. What's up, John? How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you here.
Yeah, Taco Tuesday, when you're having tacos, can really make your beard dirty.
Oh, yeah. Taco Tuesday.
And wing night, right?
Dude,
and anything that requires a spoon.
Dude, you know what the worst thing for me to eat is, and I cannot figure it out? I'm generally okay with everything. I can't eat cereal. I will have milk dripping.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't really know what a slob you are until you see it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and my wife went to Hibachi for our anniversary, and, they give you, like, the soup first. And, oh, my God, it was a disaster. It was an embarrassment. I had the people sitting next to me, across me, no idea who they were. Freaking soup just dripping all over the place. Steph was like, will you stop? It's our anniversary.
Our anniversary is coming.
Yeah.
There's something
anything thin that requires a spoon. Nope.
John says he eats soup with a straw. I can see it. It's funny. Oh man! But I will say, I do my wings. I do my best to be clean, obviously. But like when I'm eating, like I try. But like if I have like some sauce here and I'm just smashing, I'm like, deal with it, man. I'm a bearded dude. It's gonna happen.
No, but that's ice cream. Do you have problems with ice cream?
No, actually.
Seriously, I get ice cream everywhere right here.
See that's where
in my mustache.
That's where my lack of mustache comes in handy. I don't have to worry about that.
Jeff, cones would be switched up.
Me too.
Cones wouldn't work.
What's up, John from Bloom Beards?
See, I wonder if he's being serious because I've considered that I've actually did that a couple of nights ago. My wife made a homemade chicken noodle soup, and about halfway through, I'm like, screw this, and I started drinking it like that.
Vado is right. Subway sandwiches are the worst. Who actually eats Subway anymore nowadays?
Have you ever made your own meatball marinara sandwich? Like Subway does?
There's just so many better places.
Oh, yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
And like Subway has that like distinct smell in it that when you walk in, it's a big turn off.
I wonder if that's like the bread that they make. It's the same smell in every store.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Right. So that's my thing is when I go to a movie, I always get popcorn with my wife, always. And the movie will get over, and I have like popcorn all over. I'm like, holy crap, I am messy.
It never fails when I wake up the next morning from having movie theater popcorn. There's still popcorn in my beard from the previous night.
Yeah, I'll try to shake it out, and then you're just like, dude, what? Do I miss my mouth completely? Like I'll have one full popcorn right here, and it's like, dude, what the freak, man?
E-Rock saying he likes Firehouse better than Subway. I had Firehouse like twice. It was okay. I was just so unimpressed. I love Jersey Mike's.
I was about to say Jersey Mike's, and I like Jersey Mike's Philly cheesesteak too.
Oh yeah,
I'm a big. There's it's called Dave's Cosmic Subs. It's more of Cleveland.
I don't know if that's local, Joe. I don't know.
I think it's more in the. I think it's Ohio thing.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Jersey Mike's is good. I do like Firehouse Subs, but they have they don't have many choices though, in my opinion.
See, I agree with him. You have to get popcorn at the movies.
Yeah. I've never gone to a movie and not got popcorn, and I go to a lot of movies.
Yeah. So here's my thing. I love popcorn at the movies. Would never complain about it, but Costco brand microwavable popcorn I like just as much. But that's the only one. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
That is weird because there's no microwavable popcorn that comes close.
That's what I was just gonna say. I haven't found one that comes close to theater.
I don't know. Just Kirtland's brand.
There's a movie theater here that pops kettle corn and regular buttercorn, and I tried their kettle corn, and holy crap, so good.
I can imagine.
So they want to know. Someone was Ryan right here. Ryan asked, "Are you guys going to decorate your beards for Christmas?" I never have.
No.
I got ornaments for free on a order. I wore them to a work Christmas party before that people love.
Thanks, Gabe.
Will I go out of my way to decorate it? No.
So this always goes about an hour long. I appreciate you guys joining us. And is there any other questions that you guys want to discuss? Any questions out there that you have before we go? Other than that,
yeah, I would leave if anybody in the chat has a couple of last minute questions. I'd rather leave it up to them.
Absolutely. Nick. So Nick, are you on IG? So what we've been kind of hinting at this past couple of weeks is on December 19th, right, Casey?
Yes.
December 19th, we're going to have the Copper Lodge, which is on a Sunday, and we're going to have a big epic. Lots and lots, including these two, are going to be on. Lots of people are going to be on, and we're going to be doing over $1,000 in giveaways for Christmas. So yes,
that'll be a big night.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing a lot of giveaways. We're going to do a big giveaway that's going to be over $500, and it's everyone who purchases from actually 2 days from now. It's when it starts.
So we might as well.
So November 19th until December 19th. At that time, we're going to do a random number generator from those order numbers, and the winner is going to win over $500 in Copper John's product.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. So great question, man. Yes, Nick, to answer your question, we are.
Jeff asked or made a good statement, I guess. What's the most annoying question you get is why you grew your beard. I have gotten that one.
So do I, actually, quite a bit. What do you say?
Honestly, it depends who it is. But
I think he's asking.
What's the most annoying question? The most annoying, I mean, that's up there, but the most annoying is because people aren't educated, which is fine because I wasn't either, is doesn't that itch? And I'm like, on a 90 degree Cleveland day with pure humidity, I don't even know it's there. And they're like, really? Why? I'm like, because I use beard oil.
Yeah.
I get that. Isn't that hot? Doesn't that get hot?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Don't even notice it's there.
Yeah.
100-degree day.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I notice it's there is when I'm wearing a stupid face mask and I'm lecturing in front of a class, and as it starts going up my nose, I'm like, I hate the face mask.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, Russ asked a great question. Kyle, would you ever consider going on IG Live? I think it was yesterday. Joe and I were just talking about this. We haven't done an IG Live in I would guess 6 months, 5 months, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we'll do it soon. Maybe this weekend. I mean, we both naturally have time off because of the holidays. So yeah, no, we'll hop on IG Live for sure.
Actually, to speak of which, I have those too. I do a Christmas play, a show with my son every year, and it's a good play. It's a real play, and we get paid for it and everything like that. And last year they had me play Santa Claus, and I had to put white in my beard, and they put Christmas lights in it. So I did forget about that.
Yeah,
I like that one. That's funny. Why do you grow your hair?
Yeah.
All right. How long have you been growing that beard? Is what I get every day. How no brainwash? Actually, how you doing, buddy? I don't think I've ever seen you here.
Yeah, we've had a few new ones in tonight. Welcome everyone.
Yeah. So how long have you been growing your beard? Kind of curious because I don't see a picture or anything like that. I did a reverse bend and had a shave and never wanted to go back to that.
Yeah.
Matt, we were just talking about you and the length of your beard.
What's up, Matt?
So every time I pee, I don't get any. His beard is long.
Not that long, no.
Did you sit? You know, if you're sitting. I did get. Did you buy a Harley so you grew your beard, or do you play Santa Claus? Yep.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people ask if I had a motorcycle.
Because it was such a stereotype at first. I think the stereotype's pretty much gone.
Beard, tattoos, motorcycle. I do too. I think it's gone.
Yeah, the most annoying questions I get is why do I shave my mustache?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
God, do I hate it? It sucks. Like it's there. I promise. I don't shave it.
People decorate their beards. Never done it. Maybe I'll try. Yeah, right. If anyone's ever seen his TikTok,
talk about a glitter beard.
Yeah, he does glitter beards and he does them epically. Yes. So what did you use for white? I'll have to get to you. I don't know exactly. They actually gave it to me, and it was made for beards, and it was more of an oil that kind of made it white, and then I just washed it off, and it was totally fine. What are good options for decorating your beard?
Mistletoe.
Talking to the wrong guy.
Mistletoe. That's
yeah.
That's a good one. Always a good time. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you, Russ.
Thanks.
6 years for No Shave November for me. So he's been doing it that long.
Wow.
Nice.
Is that no trim, E-Rock? No, I've seen you before. You trim it up. You just
he trims it up. Yeah, he's. I'm excited for everyone. I don't know. I know he's been on a few lives, but I haven't seen him for a while, and I'm excited he's going to be on here on the end of this month. Actually, a couple of weeks from now. So,
Vato, you're always welcome.
So awesome. Well, do you guys have any last comments that you two would like to say about being your anniversary? So all those who are joining, today is the 2nd year anniversary of Kyle and Joe and their channel. So congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Thank you
so much.
Congrats.
That's a huge accomplishment.
Yep. And here's to many more. Hopefully, we'll keep trucking along as long as people keep enjoying the content, and just always appreciate everybody's support for sure.
Oh yeah, hi, sweetheart. You want to come say hi?
Hi.
Well, hello
my
there.
8-year-old.
Hello.
Just 1 second, okay? And I'll come up. All right. So I appreciate you guys for joining. Congratulations again, and everyone.
Thank you for having us. It was a blast. This is great.
So anyway, have a wonderful night, guys, and we'll see you next time. Sunday, we're going to be having Dan C. Bearded on the Copper Lodge, and we're going to be interviewing him. So bring your questions.
Exciting.